I just got set up for the afternoon hunt. Put the blind out here in a spot that I know turkeys are in quite a bit. I've hunted this property twice and I've seen gobblers in here 2 times, so I know it's a spot they like. The landowner said he's seen them in here quite a bit as well, so I'm thinking it's kind of a midday hangout area for them. So I got the blind set up. I have 1 hen decoy out in front of me. I know there's at least 3 or 4 toms still on this property. I saw 3 2 days ago when I hunted, but they just wouldn't come in range. They didn't want to come into the decoys, so I'm hoping this afternoon they're alone and they're wanting to come into a hen decoy. It's about 70 degrees out. Got about probably 4 to 5 hours until dark, so I'm just gonna sit back, relax, call every probably 20 minutes, half an hour, see if I can get someone to come in. So I don't want to spook him. I think I got him good. Oh my goodness. He went over there and there's weeds. He like jumped over some bushes and I haven't heard any flops since then. I think I hit him good in the legs. I got set up by these turkeys this morning and I hunted them last Saturday, so I knew where they were roosting. I set up in this spot that you can really see out in the opening where they usually fly down, at least from what I've seen, but there were 2 toms and at least a couple hens roosted probably 40 yards behind me. I didn't know they were there until long after I was set up. There was also at least 2 or 3 toms down the creek a ways, and a couple hens, and a lot of them flew across the creek, and I was thinking most of them were going to, but one of these toms behind me flew straight down and he was probably 30 yards behind me, but there's this big log and I couldn't shoot him. So I was just watching him, trying to call him in, and I look up and one of the other toms from down the creek is coming right toward me. I spotted him probably about 35 yards away. He's behind that log, so I was able to get drawn back, get the camera on him. I think I made a pretty good shot. He went over there about 80 yards and I haven't heard any flopping since then, so I think I got him. It was an awesome hunt. I've been working really hard for this. I've been self-filming for the past few days, trying to get a big tom with my bow, but it's just been tough. I think it finally came together. Let's go check it out. I just walked up to the edge of the trees where I saw him go, and he's laying 10 yards right there. He didn't go 25 yards and he's down. Let's go check him out. Look at this beautiful bird. He has some monster hooks on him. Huge. Really nice beard. What a beautiful turkey. What a perfect morning in the turkey woods today. I got permission on this spot about a week ago. I did some scouting, knew there were quite a few birds on here. I hunted it last Saturday and had some close calls, had a couple toms about 45 yards, but didn't work out. A shotgun hunter was actually in here and he shot one of them and they all spooked, so didn't work out for me that day, but I hunted pretty hard the rest of the day and found this group a couple different times, but just couldn't get close. There's not a lot of cover out here. Came back in last night to roost them. I actually didn't hear any gobbles last night, but I knew they were in here roosting quite a bit. So I figured I'd just come in here and set up and hope they're roosting in here again, and they were. Had a couple toms right behind me in the tree. I didn't even know they were there until daylight. So they actually flew across the creek behind me. One of them flew down behind me on this side, but he just didn't come in, and I was able to call this lone tom from down the creek about 150 yards. He came right in. He could see the decoy, but he just didn't want to partake in coming into it, so he was kind of trying to skirt around me, it looked like, and that's when I took the shot. He only ran about 25 yards and died. But it's a beautiful Rio Grande turkey, my first turkey in Kansas. This is my first season here in Kansas, and it's been a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of birds. Just a beautiful bird overall. Awesome morning, can't beat it. Bow hunting, no blind, self-filming. Finally got it done here in Kansas.